Hey guys, it's the One Piece TCG fan. Welcome to the channel. Looks like I've got another ranked game for you here today, and I'm going to be joining. Got the lobby code. Let's go in. I'm a green Zoro main. Here's a quick look at the deck list. And it looks like we've got a Zoro mirror. Let's see what they choose. Okie dokie, so they chose to go second. We have a lot of going even cards here, so I don't think we're going to keep this one. No 4-draw or no Tashigi, no search. We'll go ahead and mulligan here, and we'll get something a little bit worse. We will, although we did get actually the God Curve combo here, right? So we will end turn. If we can get a Tashigi on the backside of this, that would be really nice. Okay, they got their Perona, and they searched themselves the Mihawk. So sounds very likely that they might have found the Mihawk combo, but we have it off the cuff already. And let's see, I think we're actually going to swing 5 life here. And then we're going to deploy the Koshiro. In fact, I probably should have swung 5 to start, but it's all good. He takes anyways, and we'll pass. Okay, and he's going to do the combo back to us. And he's going to do a Koshiro as well. Okay, so we have the exact same cards here. Sure, we take. Okie doke. So, we only have one way to rest the Zoro. But interestingly, we also have a way to rest the Koshiro. So I think we're going to be kind of greedy here. What are the chances he has 2/2Ks to save this? I guess we'll find out. Actually, no. We'll start with the Apu, and we will swing 4 into it, right? Yeah, let's do that. We'll do this, rest this, and attack into it. And then we'll put out the Kuina. We'll go 8 at 5. See if he gives it to us. Okay, he does. Now we'll go 5 at face. Yep, he counters there because he knows he has to take this 8 at face. Alright, we'll end turn here. So now he could swing 2 at this 1. We can save it with a 2K. Alright, but he goes 4 at 1 instead. So in the event that he drops a Tashigi to kill our Zoro, I think we'll use the blocker for that. Okay, so we'll let the Kuina go. And he might actually do a law play. Okay, no, he's looking for... Okay, so he finds the Tashigi here. Oh, interesting. So he's gonna... Yeah, sure. 2 into 1. I think we will go ahead and counter out of this. Because if we're able to find the Tashigi off of this, we want to be able to protect it easily. So we'll trash. Now they do have a hand size of 5, which is pretty big. Alright, so we might be able to find a Tashigi here. Let's see what we can find. Still no Tashigi. So maybe we just grab ourselves a 2K here. Or maybe the block. I mean, we're going to be able to search again, but we can only go to 4. So I guess we could potentially... This is a tough choice. So if we put down 2 for the block, that gives us 9. So I suppose we could swing 5, 9, and 9. I don't know if that's all that great. Or we just grab ourselves a 2K. Does that get us anything? This is a tough choice. I guess we'll just grab the Koshiro in the event that we might end up playing it out. Or do we get the DMG? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just going to grab a Koshiro. This one's a tough choice, so I'm just going to grab the Koshiro for now and pray that we made the right choice there. We'll play the other Perona. And we finally find our first Tashigi here. So we'll play our Tashigi over our Perona. And this is a very easy 8K into 7 would be a very easy 2K hold, right? So maybe instead we try and kill the Mihawk so he doesn't get a swing off of this. So we'll do that instead. Now the question is, do we try and kill this Perona or do we go in for life? Because he'll still have a Perona in the event that he wants to use a law play. But we also don't want to give him the option of being able to attach 3 and get another swing in, right? So let's go and clear the board just a little bit. 8 at face, takes there, and we'll pass. So now this is pretty tough because this 7 at face we're going to have to take if he goes with the Tashigi. And then if he Tashigis our Tashigi, we can go ahead and... okay, so he's going with a search here, which we will kill with our Perona on the first. So he grabs himself a Mihawk. Okay, so he grabs himself a 2K. He's going to go 7 at face. So he still has 6, right? So he might be able to do a law, grab the Tashigi, right? So I imagine that's what's about to happen here. This is very dangerous, but we do kind of have to save our Tashigi, and we don't have the counter for it. So we will take this. All right, we get a DMG out of it. And I imagine here comes the law, take up the Tashigi and drop the Tashigi. But that's just my guess. He could also just play the Tashigi raw. Maybe he has a Cavendish. What does he want to do with this? I suppose he could also just attach 8, swing, and then attach, just restand and attach another 8, or swing for another 8, right? Because that's what this card lets us do with Zoro's. Okay, so it looks like he is going to do 8-8. We have to take this. Is he just going to restand and do another 8 here? Okay, he does. So we can't even counter out of this. We can't block either, so we have to take here. We get a Tashigi here. So, at this point, I think we kind of have to go for lethal, right? Unless we could put up multiple blocks. So what can we do? It requires at least 2 blocks to get through leader skill. So we could put up a second kosher after all of this. I think we start at the very least with a... I guess we could just swing this into the Kiori to start. Let's see, if we go 5 at face, that's 1 card. 7 at face, that's 2 cards, down to 3. And then even with the restand ability, we don't get there. Right? So let's say we have to leave 12 or 2 aside for Koshiro. We'll probably end up leaving 1 aside for the DMG. So then if we do 5 for getting a Tashigi out, does that help us? Or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we only have 6 left, if this was our 10 Dawn turn, we could have Perona'd, hope for a law. Okay, well, let's at least start with a 1 at 0. See if he saves this. He does not. So we'll definitely kill the Tashigi on the way no matter what. So I think, let's see. We play a Tashigi over this. We could swing 2 into 2. Right? Am I calculating this properly? So it'll be 5. We'll still have this for DMG and the blocker, and then we can swing 9. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Let's do this over this, rest this. We'll do 2 into 2. We want to give him as few options as possible. And now we'll go 9 into 7. Okay. Then we'll go 5 into 5. Okay, he gives us the 1 there. 7 into 5. Okay, so he takes there. The chances that he's able to counter out of a 9-9 with 7 cards, I would say, is pretty high. So we're not going to go for it, even though we have the restand event. How much can we actually get out of? This gets to 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can only counter up to 11. So if he tries to do 9, 9, 9, I think we're still okay. So we'll go 9 here. He takes. Oh, is he going to counter? Oh, so he must have just gotten a restand event. Wait, he does? Wait, he uses this as counter. Or as the event, as a trigger. Okay, we will go ahead then and deploy this. And we'll pass. So now the real issue becomes, okay, sure, Hitashigi's here. Oh, Kozaburo, okay. But now he doesn't have restand, right? And he can only go to 10, and we can go to 11. Okay, no blocker. We go to 8, 9, 10, and 11. And we win. Good game. Ah, he was pretty bricked up too. GG. And there you go. Game against the Zoro mirror today. We didn't see Tashigi for a very long time, but we were still able to get the W in the end. Just able to stabilize the field and forcing out 2 blockers, making it so that the single restand was not enough. Although he used this as trigger. Interesting, because he had how much counter in hand? He had exactly... because he had 2 and 1 in hand, if I would have done restand 8, he would have died without this trigger. I see. So, I mean, he did save himself 1 more turn with this, and had I gone in for that swing, we would have died, right? Because then he can attach much more than just the 10. And so, being forced to use both of these got us there, because we were able to counter out to 11. So overall, well played by us. We got away with 1k counter, and then we were obviously just going to be swinging 15 to end the game there. So that's the game for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.